What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Down South Off-Road and Outdoor. Now, this is a very special episode for us because it's going to be our very first in a series we're going to call what, babe?
Odd Places and Curious Spaces.
So what are we going to be doing in Odd Places, Curious Spaces?
Well, where are we now?
We are in Bristol, Tennessee.
No, wait a minute. Virginia.
No, it's Bristol, Tennessee.
No, it's Virginia.
What? No, it's Tennessee. Yeah.
Well, this is odd.
This is curious.
Stay tuned. When most people think of Bristol, they think of the Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. I know we did when we received our check-in instructions for our Airbnb a couple of days before our departure. The address read Bristol, Virginia. We were both a bit alarmed, and I frantically ran to the Googles to see how far away Bristol, Virginia was going to be. That's when we learned Bristol, Virginia and Tennessee are basically one and the same. They are literally divided directly down the middle of their main street named State Street. In 1852, a merchant by the name of Joseph R. Anderson purchased 48 acres in Tennessee and 52 acres in Virginia for a total of 100 acres. He thought that since this is where two main railroads cross, this would make a great location for a city.
All right, guys, we found our parking. We are here at Loft 4. It's actually behind a business called Cranberry Lane. So, let's go check out our loft. We are in 627, so let's head up and see where we're going. And I will say this spot is right in downtown. And I'm not sure, but it smells like a restaurant right below us, which could be very detrimental to our diet. That's cool. Super cool. That one's 623. Be mindful of other guests. Quietly close the door. I was gonna let it slide. So we are loft number 4, guys. Oh, wow. That's super cool. Well, play me that mountain music. They've got some brochures. What am I checking out?
I'm officially standing in Tennessee and Virginia at the exact time.
How cool is that?
Yeah, look, they've got it marked, the border right there.
And it's an exact replica of the town that we just drove through. So this is literally, if you point to Cranberries, they can see our loft. So there's Cranberries right there. So there is our loft. How cool is that? You can see it marked on the floor. All right, let's continue on. So we've got a bathroom. Nice. I love the microphone artwork. How cool. Looks like we got some billiards down there. Are we going to play pool tonight? Maybe. This is beautiful. Note to self, guys, don't look at the camera while you're walking up the round stairs. How cool is this? Guitars on the wall. This is such a cool layout. So if we did invite guests, we can see everything you're doing, guys.
In addition to the Speedway, Bristol is also known as the birthplace of country music. It was on State Street in 1927 that talent scout Ralph Peer made the very first commercially produced country music recordings, known as the Bristol Sessions. Ken Burns created an 8-part, 16-hour documentary about country music history. I've attached an Amazon link in the description below if you're interested in checking it out. It would really make an awesome gift for country music lovers. As you can see, the property owners of this Airbnb have done a wonderful job paying homage to the true roots of Bristol and country music.
Guys, I just want to show you how thoughtful this Airbnb owner is. I mean, there are tons of different medicine in here. She has tons of snacks and oatmeals and grits and stuff like that. Plenty of coffee. So they went above and beyond to make sure you have what you need. One of the other cool things is that they there's razors, shaving cream, and this is all free. And then guys, here is my favorite. On the toilet we have toilet elixir, and it's turd killies. So that's just awesome that that's in there. And I'm actually poo-side, and I'm actually gonna order some of this stuff because it's super cool. All right guys, we've had one night in the Airbnb. It's been great, but we want to get out and see what Bristol has to offer. It's a little chilly. So, you ready to head to date night, babe?
Yeah.
All right. Come along with us, guys.
The original burger bar has been a classic diner since 1942 when it was originally named the Snack King. They serve many old-time diner classics such as hamburgers, hot dogs, grilled cheese, hand-spun milkshakes, and even soda floats. Legend has it this is the last place Hank Williams Sr. was seen alive. The Cameo Theater is an iconic landmark of the Bristol community, and it opened in 1925. State Street Brewing and the Draft House are just a few establishments working to put Bristol on the map as a brewery destination. Now, I could not find much information on this fun-looking store other than it was established in 2007. From our walk by, we could see old jukeboxes, old video games, and plenty of old pinball machines. This is one little store I wish we'd explored a little deeper. Old classic finds like this one are hard to come by and apparently have managed to survive even outside of the virtual world, which is very impressive. This gorgeous artwork is decorating the side of Delta Blues. It's a barbecue restaurant, and they also offer catering services. What's really cool is they have a live music venue featuring, well, you guessed it, mainly blues-inspired music. Next up is the Angry Italian, and it's owned by Keith Yonker. He was born and raised in Chicago, so you're going to get a taste of true Chicago-style Italian dishes here. As we walked along downtown, we found several treasures tucked away in corners and in alleyways. Take this one, for example. It really captured a lot of the history of Bristol. In a moment, we're going to walk past the Paramount Theater. It opened in 1931, and ticket prices were set at 50 cents per night. Now, here's what I found to be the most interesting. Apparently in the 50s, the original stage organ was dismantled to accommodate a sound system. When the theater was being restored in the 90s, they set out to find another theater organ. They actually located a remarkable find, a mighty Wurlitzer, dating back from 1926. This is remarkable because there are only about 25 left in the U.S. The organ is nicknamed Miss Marlene and is valued at about $700,000. The mighty Wurlitzer is the only instrument that can reproduce the sound of a complete orchestra all by one person. So our room is right upstairs from the Fudgery. So if you stay in this Airbnb, you can come straight downstairs and enjoy tasty goodies.
Yeah, he said we smelled them roasting the nuts. He said, yeah, if you're upstairs, you smell the nuts roasting.
Well, we like nuts are roasted. Now, we knew we wanted to take full advantage of our weekly Saturday night cheat meal, so we set out to find a local bakery, and let me tell you, the Blackbird Bakery did not disappoint. They are located just off of Straight Street and right behind our Airbnb. They opened in 2008, serving donuts, pastries, baklava, brownies, cheesecakes, cupcakes, and pies. As you can see, our wait in line was a bit longer than we had anticipated, and honestly, we questioned if it was even worth it. However, another patron in line drove 4 hours just to visit the Blackbird Bakery, so we decided we had to see what all the fuss was about and wait it out. Let me tell you, it was well worth the wait. Not only will you struggle to choose just one, or in our case, 5 desserts, we were not disappointed with any of these tasty morsels. While visiting Bristol, make plans to come spend a little time here and pick out some goodies. Just when we thought we were done with our collection of goodies, we passed this cute little spot that was offering pepperoni rolls, so of course the big guy had to have one. Once inside, we learned that they have an awesome coffee and tea bar as well as an adult beverage bar. They also have an ever-changing menu of made-from-scratch soups, sandwiches, stews, pastries, breads, and desserts. They have a really cool outdoor hangout area equipped with outdoor heaters as well. We left with a pepperoni roll, and I had to have a freshly made biscuit. This spot would make an excellent drop-in for breakfast or lunch, and even a great evening hangout to unwind from the day. As I have already said, Bristol is known as the birthplace of country music, so of course they have a museum. We didn't realize it was here until we were on our way to dinner and it was closed, but definitely make plans to check it out while you're here. There were only 2 definite plans made for this trip. One was our Airbnb Loft, and 2 was dinner reservations at Vivian's Table. Vivian's Table is located in the 65-room boutique Bristol Hotel and delivers a chop house-style cuisine based off the Appalachian region with seasonal and locally sourced ingredients. I had the filet with microgreens and kale, and Jeremy chose the ribeye with Gouda smoked grits.
All right, baby. Let's you try that. Really good?
Mm-hmm. It's so tender.
So tender. That's the tenderloin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting ready to try the ribeye.
So how do you like the grits, man?
I have not tasted it. So these are smoked Gouda grits. Southern staple. That's really good. It doesn't look cheesy, but it is so cheesy. Once you get in there, I'm gonna need you to try a little bite. I know you're not a grits person.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Crazy
really good.
Yeah.
So you gonna try my kale next?
No.
No kale?
No kale. It's a kale with that. Get it? Man, I'm so funny.
I think Vivian's Table was a success.
So good. So good.
So good we need to try again?
Should we order another bowl of grits? Maybe. To go.
Well, folks, we hope you have enjoyed our first episode of Odd Places and Curious Spaces. This mountain music loft can be found on Airbnb, and I have included a link down in the description below. If you have enjoyed following our adventure, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.